You're right guys, it's CapgunTom here and welcome to another episode of the Silver Striker tournament. This is the final quarter round matchup and it's between Eddie Johnson and EZEKIEL. We've got a really good contest coming up, so make sure you stick around. But first, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go check out futcoinking.com. Their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service. Use code CAP5 at checkout for a discount. We also need to go back and have a look at what happened in the last match. The last match was between CapgunTom and Riascos and it was quite a tight one, I won't lie. I thought on the stats basis it was incredibly tight, but you guys think that it was quite clearly one player that should be going through, and it is going to be CapgunTom that advances to the next round. He managed to get 378 thumbs up to Riascos' 188. So well done, CapgunTom. You'll be playing against the winner of today's matchup. Now let's dive in and have a look at these two players. First up, Eddie Johnson. He is 72 rated overall, 85 pace, 64 shooting, 49 passing, 73 dribbling, 49 defending, and 82 heading. He's 6 foot, medium work rates, 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. He has the flair and power header trait. Then we have EZEKIEL. He is 72 rated overall as well. 92 pace, 66 shooting, 58 passing, 70 dribbling, 50 defending, 73 heading. He's 5'6", which is tiny. High medium work rates, 3-star skill, 2-star weak foot, but he doesn't have any traits except being a complete short ass. So let's dive in and start building the team around these two players. So I've built quite an interesting hybrid around these two players. It's sort of like an MLS meets France meets Pro League mix hybrid mashup sort of thing that we've got going on. And the first player that goes into this team, I thought he was going to be rubbish, but he actually turned out to be one of the best players in this team. I chose him because he had an awesome mustache, that, and he's American and plays in the Pro League, so he gets a link to both of our players. And it's a guy called Kludsten. So there he goes into the team. Now he looks like he'd probably be quite bad, but you know, he actually got man of the match twice in the 5 games that I've played with his team. So definitely one that's probably unhit or a non-rare beast, you know. Okay, then at left mid I'm using a pretty quick player. His name is Zakuani and he plays for Sounders. There's obviously 2 versions of Eddie Johnson that you could use. I'm using the Sounders one because I wanted to get Zakuani on that left mid position. Then at the right mid position we're using a teammate of EZEKIEL, and it is going to be Consera Gonzalez. This guy's actually very strong player. Really would recommend you try him out. He's a great silver to use. Then we're going into the CDM positions now. At the first centre defensive mid position, I'm using quite an expensive one. He's an Inform, and it's Inform Zusi. So he goes into the team, very strong player. 70 pace, 76 shooting, 81 passing. You know, very good player to use. And he set up the play a lot of the time very well for the rest of the team. Then at the other centre defensive mid position, we are going to be using a French player from the Pro League, plays for Standard Liège, and his name is Vainqueur. So he goes in, and you can see there he gets those strong links into his teammate out on right mid. Now we can go on to the defence. So the first defensive position, I'm going to actually be using a bronze player because I believe probably the best centre-back in the Pro League, or no, in the MLS, is actually bronze, and it's Apara. You can see there with 86 pace. You've got to say, it's sweaty, but it's beautiful all at the same time, and he's a teammate of Zusi as well. Then at the other centre-back position, we are going to be using an Inform player, and I thought he wasn't going to be all that good, but it turned out he's very good. Now, the reason I didn't think he was going to be good was because he's only got 64 pace, but if you look at his heading and his defending stats, you know, you don't need all that pace in the central centre-back position in a 3 at the back formation. So this guy is very strong, and his name's Colin. And again, another teammate. So he gets all those strong links. It's just beautiful. Then at the other centre-back position, I decided to go with a guy from the League One, and it's Zuma. So he goes into the team, very strong player. Absolutely huge on the pitch and just muscles people off the ball for days. And then in goal, decided to go for a French goalkeeper, and it's Vercoutre as well from the League One. Gets those strong links in, and it, you know, builds quite an interesting team and a pretty strong one as well. So there you go, guys. What we're going to do now is jump into the stats and the goals for these two players. So we have Eddie Johnson on the left and we have EZEKIEL on the right, and as you can see there's a lot of green stats for Eddie Johnson. You can see that he managed to score 7 goals to EZEKIEL's 4. He managed to score in every single game. Every game he managed to get a goal, which is kind of surprising. He had great shot accuracy, unbelievable pass accuracy of 88%. But what's weird is he has a really good pass accuracy, but EZEKIEL actually managed to get 7 assists when Eddie Johnson only managed to get 2. So maybe that's going to be something that you have to factor into your decision of who you want to go through to the next round. As always, guys, it's completely up to you who you want to go through. All you have to do if you want to vote is go down into the description of this video. There will be a link to an FUT head squad. Go to the bottom of that FUT head squad. There will be a comment section and there will be 2 comments. Both from me, one that says vote Eddie Johnson, the other says vote Ezekiel. All you have to do is thumb up the one that you want to go through to the next round. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you could drop it a like, that'd be amazing. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.